Over the years, I've sold a lot of sports cards and I got pretty good at recognizing when the timing was not right. Not because I got lucky, but because certain warning signs kept showing up. And once you see them, it becomes a lot easier to avoid holding cards at the wrong time. If you're new here, my name is Eric Michael. I've been buying and selling sports cards since 2015, and since 2020, I've helped thousands of people learn how to do the same. So in this video, I'm going to break down 5 cards I sold at different times that all dropped after I sold them and what they all had in common. And if you want the full checklist of what I look for before selling, I put together a free PDF down below in the description. You can use it for yourself. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, number 1, 2019 Bowman Chrome Gold out of 50 autograph BGS 9.5 of Joey Bart. Joey Bart, it was a very, very big prospect for the San Francisco Giants. He was a catcher. People thought he was the second coming of Buster Posey. He was not. I sold this card for $2,000, and now the card's probably worth about $80 if I had to guess. And this happens all the time. All the time with baseball prospects. Baseball investing, in my opinion, is the absolute hardest because 99% of these prospects never pan out. A lot of them don't even make it to the majors. And when they do, you got to be so good for your value to go up because these guys are so hyped. It's just so hard. That's number 1. Number 2, this is one I bet a lot of people could relate to if you've been in cards for a long period of time. 2016 purple out of 75 Prism Beckett 9.5 of your boy Ben Simmons. Yes, Ben Simmons. I think a lot of you guys might forget when Ben Simmons was in college at LSU in 2015 and in high school before that, this guy was the second coming of the Messiah. This dude was like, couldn't do anything wrong. And when he got to the NBA, he just couldn't shoot anymore, just nearly wasn't as effective. His cards used to sell for crazy. He was the first guy when I got into sports cards that was crazy, crazy hyped. So that's number 2, Ben Simmons. Number 3, this is a guy who you guys may or may not know, but used to sell for tons of money. 2018 Bowman Chrome blue autograph out of 150 Beckett 9.5 of Jared Kelenic. Okay, I sold this card for $8,500. This card probably today, if I had to guess, is worth about $60. Jared Kelenic was a great prospect for the Mets, and then he got traded from the Mets to the Mariners, and Edwin Diaz, who used to be the closer for the Mariners, came over to the Mets. So once he got traded away from the Mets, his value did go down a little bit because there's just a bigger market for guys in New York, but he just never panned out. He ended up, he's still in the MLB. He's okay, but this guy was supposed to, hit over 300, have 30, 40 stolen bases every year. Like I said, baseball investing is very hard. Number 4, this is actually a guy that is still good, but just not as good as people thought he'd be. 2018 pink optic autograph Beckett 9.5 of Trey Young. I sold this card in June of 2019 for $5,000. Today, it's probably worth about $300 to $400. And this is an interesting one because Trey Young is a pretty good player, but this just goes to show how hard it is for players to continually go up and up in value. Trey Young has been good, but he's never won anything. And part of that is because his team is just simply not good enough. Trey Young's a pretty good player. He was really good on the Hawks for a long period of time. He took them deep in the playoffs multiple times. But if you don't win, people don't care. And it's just so hard to maintain your value. Trey Young Silver Prism PSA 10s used to sell for over $3,000. Now they're worth $200. Very hard. Number 5. This is a guy who people used to freaking love. 2015 Bowman Chrome Gleyber Torres blue autograph out of 150 PSA 10. I sold this card in December of 2016 for $2,500. It actually went up to like $6,000 to $7,000 at one point, and now the card's worth $80. Gleyber Torres was a prospect for the Cubs. Early on in his career, he got traded to the Yankees, which boosted his value even more. This guy was supposed to be the next Derek Jeter. He hit over 300. He'd have 30 homers a year. Never panned out. He's probably a sub 250 hitter. I don't have his stats, but I'm just guessing. And once again, it just goes to show how hard it is, how truly hard it is to live up to the hype. In the past few years of investing in baseball and seeing people, buy and sell baseball cards, the only guy that has really lived up to the hype and then some is Bobby Witt. Outside of that, there's so many guys like Julio Rodriguez and Gleyber Torres, and even guys like Mike Trout are down a lot in value just because of injuries. It's so hard to continually go up in value like an Ohtani or like a Bobby Witt. Those are 5 cards that I bought, I sold a while ago, and now they're worth way, way less. And the moral of the story, it is very hard to invest in players long term. This is why if you ever ask me, should I hold this player? I never hold players that are currently playing. I only hold retired and vintage cards. It is very hard. I can go down the list. Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, Tyler Hero, so many guys like Chris Bryant used to sell for tons of money. So investing long term for players that are currently playing, it is really hard. But there's a free PDF down below in the description that shows you exactly what I look for when I buy and sell cards. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Hopefully that helped you folks out. That was a good one. Let's go with the phone number. All right. We're live with the phone number now. 813-618-2075. If you have any questions, call in. If you don't have any questions, don't call in. Let's not people don't like it when you call in to tell me that you had cards in the 80s and 90s that your mom threw out. That sucks for you, but it's not the point of this podcast. Send me a message on Instagram if you want to vent to me about how your mom threw out a 1952 Bowman or Topps Mickey Mantle. You can vent to me there, just not here. Come on, dog. Come on. Sorry, my dog has severe attachment issues. Usually she doesn't walk around the content studio when I'm live, but for some reason she's antsy today. Right, Poker? You're antsy today? All right. This said? Let's go live with some callers. Oh. All right, we got a few. Albany, New York. Sit. This is the one that's causing trouble this morning.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
No? All right. No answer. We got Massachusetts.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. It's Joe from Dayton. How are you?
What's up, Joe? How may I be at your service?
So, I got a bunch of cards in the PSA right now. Not a lot, but I'd say about 15 to 20 over like a 3-week period. I'm trying to spread them out. But now I've hit basically a bankroll break. Should I be saving up for bigger cards, or should I start buying like $50 to $75 cards to keep sending cards in?
So, you have how many cards at PSA again?
About 15 to 20 over like a 3 or 4 week period. Like I did, start doing it every Friday, sending in about 5 cards. I got about 4 weeks worth in.
And so you ran out of money at the moment to buy on cards.
Yeah, I'm waiting for cards to come back, but I'm saving up to I work. So I'm taking that money, but I don't want to put, should I be saving that money up for bigger cards to send out later when these all come back and start increasing then, or should I start putting this money into like $50 to $75 cards to keep sending out?
Yeah, I mean, the easiest cards to buy and make money on are in the $100 range. So I would stick to that until you have ample money. Because once you start buying cards that are $500, $1,000, what ends up happening is, one, they're harder to find a grade. So that's number one. But number two, you lose like a higher percentage of money when they get a 9. So there's bigger risk in buying $1,000 cards. So I wouldn't do it until you could stomach a $500 loss or a $300 loss. So if it was me, I wouldn't buy any card over $500 until I have like at least $8 to $9 grand in spending money. to buy on cards. That's kind of where I'd be if it was my money.
Okay, that's good. That's good advice, actually. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Joe.
Have a good day.
You too. Oh, we got Long Island. Got Long Island in the house.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. How's it going?
What's up, man? Who's calling?
Anthony, Long
Oh,
Island.
yes. I need to save your number. I say that every single time you call. But what's up, Anthony?
No problem. I'm sorry if you've answered this before, but I was just wondering at this point, who are like the top 3 or 4 players in football that you're looking to get into now that are hot to try to dump off before the season?
I'll give you my answer, but it's a bad question because it's more card dependent. So to give you an example of this, Brock Purdy is someone I'm not looking to buy. Right, I'm not really looking to buy Brock Purdy. But 2 months ago at the West Coast Card Show, I think that was 2 months ago, this guy had a Prism, the red and yellow from 2022 Prism, his rookie year, out of 8. Beckett 9.5 or PSA 10, I forget. But he was asking 2,500, and I was like, this seems like a good price. Purdy's low, and I did some math, and I assumed it was worth somewhere in the mid 2000s, and I ended up doing a deal for 1,800. So got in. I knew Purdy, there'd be buyers for him as the season gets closer, and lo and behold, I just sold the card for 2,700 2 days ago. So it's more about the card because that's a great type of card. Prism, low numbered, premium quarterback. That's what I look for first. But if you wanted me to give you a list of players, I'd say number 1, probably Jordan Love or Trevor Lawrence. You could put them as a tie. Number 2, probably Bo Nix right now. Number 3 could be a mix of Stroud or Jaden Daniels somewhere. Those are like some guys who I'm looking to buy in order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. And then you want to dump those in August?
It depends. I look to make at least 20%. That's my rule. So if you have the money to hold it till August. But sometimes players pop up in value randomly in like April or May or June. So that card of Brock Purdy, I had full plans on bringing that card to the National Card Show, but someone gave me a good offer. I assumed I wouldn't do much better. $2,700. I assumed the card is worth about like 24, 25. So I sold it. Just as the hype and demand goes up, you'll start to see strong offers. And if I can make at least 20, at least 20%, I sell. But it's also like, you got to know what you're doing because that card of Brock Purdy, I paid $1,800. I knew I was in really good. I didn't want to just make 20% on that card because if I only made 20% on that card, I would have sold it for probably about $2,200. I knew that card is worth more than $2,200. So it depends on what you're in for the card for, how much it goes up in value, how much demand it has. But there's so many factors. But I look to make at least 20%. But holding till August you definitely don't have to do that.
Okay, yeah, and like you said, switching gears a little bit in baseball, none of these players are performing now. I mean, everybody's in a tank.
No, I didn't. No way. It's not like that happens every year.
I know, and at the card show, that Mets jersey you had looked sick. That was a nice jersey you had on.
Dude, I had a better jersey. This fucking asshole on eBay. I'm not gonna say who it is. I told him I ordered a 1986 vintage jersey of Darryl Strawberry. It was sick. And I told him, hey, man, I need this on Thursday. And he's like, yes, I got you. And this dickhead got it to me on Saturday. It made me angry. So I bought that jersey at the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, good luck to the Mets, man. 11 straight. They got to turn this around.
Bro, I don't know. It's embarrassing. The amount of money on payroll it's embarrassing. Can you update me on all the players that are in the tank right now in baseball? Because I haven't followed it.
Oh, jeez. I mean, Roman Anthony, I don't even think he's batting 225.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Kurtz.
Yeah, Kurtz. Yeah, I saw that coming. Because
Caglione, none of them.
Yeah, because what happens is in baseball, there's tons of data and research done on what players like, what players don't like, and like it gets so granular to the point where like there's I don't know if this is true, but let's take Roman Anthony for example. There's not much data on him when he comes into the majors, but after seeing 1,000 or 2,000 pitches, they'll start to use AI and look at data and be like, okay, when there's a curveball over 75 miles an hour, he doesn't like it low. But if there's a curveball under 75 miles an hour, He actually likes those pitches. Fat two-seam fastballs, high and away on a 3-2 count. That's what he likes and does it. Like, it gets so granular, but you need to see a lot of pitches for people to get that data. And once they have that data, and they start attacking your weakness, it's hard. So, like, that's why it's so hard to be great. Like, Aaron Judge and Mike Trout and Ohtani, they just don't have a weakness. They're just good at hitting everything. But if you have one weakness, if you can't handle a two-seam fastball that runs it on your hands, they're going to throw that every time, right? So that's why these players always drop off in baseball. It's really hard.
Yeah, hard sport. I know. Well, thanks for everything. Appreciate the content. Have a great show.
Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's take a look. Let me make myself feel good for a second. Let's see. What is... for some reason I have Roman Anthony typed in here already. How much is he down? Oh, let me refresh this. Mr. Roman Anthony. Oh, wow. This card is once upon a time 2,300. The last sale was 5 days ago. Oh, yesterday at 1,500. Yeah, this thing's going down. I wonder about Nick Kurtz. He was another one. I wonder. It's Nick Auto PSA 10. Let's see what this is doing now. Sapphire. Where's his base? Okay, so before the season, it was like 1,200,000. Now the last sales, you could see it going down. I wonder how's I sold 2 big Pete Crow Armstrong cards. Wow, look at that. Jeez, man, it's crazy how it happens all the time. I sold 2 gold Bowman Chrome Pete Crow Armstrongs for 9,000. I want to say I think I sold them for, and let's see what Mr. Pete is doing. Pete Crow Armstrong 2020. Mr. Pete. Where is this card? Does he not have a base? He must have a base. Sparkle. There it is. No sales. What the heck? Maybe. Why are there no sales? I can't find it, but I'm sure he's down in value. There's no sales. I don't know. But let's go to the next caller. New Mexico.
Mike?
What's up? Wait, your name's Mike or you're calling me Mike?
Yeah, my name's Mike.
Oh, okay. I'm Eric. Nice to meet you, man. You're live on the show.
Nice to meet you, man. Finally calling in. Long time listener. Got an eBay store, crushing comps. Started my store because of you, so thanks. I just have a card I want to comp. I can't find.
Yeah, do it. Go.
2025 Select Certified Zebra Jackson Dart.
2025 Zebra Dart Select
Certified. I sent you a picture on the number because I couldn't find it anywhere. Card Ladder, eBay, nothing.
You sent it to this phone?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me look. Let's see. Your phone number is 505. Let me see here. Select Certified. Yeah, what the hell is this? I don't know if you could see that, audience, but that's what it looks like. Let's see. Huh. Is the name of it Zebra?
I think so. I mean, it has the zebra print on the side.
It does. But it's also got some other weird stuff going on.
I know. I couldn't find this anywhere. And I always laugh at people that call in and say they can't find a card. And now I'm doing the same thing.
Listen, I've heard that a lot. They're like, I don't mean to be this guy, but I can't find this card. Let's see. Certified Dart. Dude, I have no idea what the heck that is. I see the card. I see the card, the same variation, but there's no... Oh, I see the same type of card, but there's no variations. I wonder, select... Let me type it on.
Maybe one of your guys in your class will want to buy it and grade it, make some money.
Oh, I'm sure they would, but...
You should start like a little forum for all the guys that like sell and trade online that follow you. You know, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
it's
too hard.
it's actually more helpful for people like I tell people in my class, like, don't go to card shows and say you're in my class because then they know
Right.
you're just out here to make money. Um, so I don't know if like they kind of try to keep a little bit more private, but
Yeah.
there's a gold on eBay for 1,000. I would assume yours is like $200 to $300 in that range. That would be my best guess.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right. I think the queue's open after this caller. This is Missouri. This is the story of a girl.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hi. So my wife pulled a Jackson Dart Kaboom.
Wait, say that one more time.
Okay, give me just one.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Sorry, bud. So my wife pulled a Jackson Dart Kaboom.
Wow, that's a good wife.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out. We've got comps kind of floating 22 to 18 to 15. So I'm not really sure how to do that. Excuse me. Caught me at work. Let's step outside.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I didn't know if we need to keep it till preseason or if we need to sell it because it's like the last year of Kabooms, or what your recommendation was.
Yeah, my recommendation would be one, grade it if it's in good condition. They're not that hard to grade, those cards. Two,
Right.
sell it right away. Those cards, what happens with newer cards is they actually go down in value as the season gets closer with newer quarterbacks because as they get ripped and opened, as there's more that come into existence and the supply goes up, the demand goes down. So my simple advice to you would be grade it if it's in good condition and sell it right away. If it's not in good condition, sell it right away.
Okay, so I don't think it's in the best condition. So I don't think sending it off, I don't think I'll even get a 9 back. So like I said, with them being the last year of doing the Kabooms and being him, I didn't know if it'd be best just to sit on it and see, just because it is the last year of Kabooms, if it was kind of good to sell it now, because like I said, the market is floating on it.
Yeah, last year of Kabooms doesn't matter at all.
It won't matter. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. And
people were telling me to save it forever because there's no more, and I'm all like, well, there's a lot of them. So
nah, those people are idiots. Don't listen to them. No offense.
That's
to them.
why I called.
Yeah, it's kind of like I always tell people like LeBron James, his rookie cards are Topps Chrome, and just because Topps lost the license to Panini like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, didn't just mean that the cards went up in value. You know, it's not how it works. So, yeah,
that was just the two questions I really didn't know how to answer because, like I said, I knew that there was going to be the last year doing Kabooms because Topps was taking over, and I knew that it wasn't going to come back a 9 or a 10. So if I needed to sit on it or sell it as fast as possible, like preseason when the hype was high, or just ASAP.
Yeah, and then my last piece of advice, if you want it to go for maximum dollar, wherever you post it, eBay or wherever, put in the description, your wife ripped the case and got the card, and that you don't grade cards, because people are then gonna think like, oh, this guy's an idiot, he doesn't know how to grade cards, I'm gonna buy it, it must be in good condition, and then it'll go for like 10-20% more than. So
just kind of leave it in the description that we pulled it and it's not graded,
and then put in the title as well, like freshly pulled.
I got you. Okay. Like I said, I just didn't know how to sit on it, or if I needed to get rid of it ASAP because I didn't want to make the wrong decision.
Yeah, get rid of it ASAP and just let people know it's freshly pulled.
Thank you very much, man.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think the queue is open. Queue's open. What's up? Let's go into the chat. It was good seeing you at the show. My son really appreciated the Kobe rookie card. Yes, I gave your son. It was which card was it? I forget. I forget what the free card was that I gave him, but I do remember doing that. I do forget. You know what? Let's get the calls moving a little bit, because you guys have been shy the past week or two, and I do this to help you guys. I set aside this hour or so. So next 3 callers, free Starbucks on your boy. $5 Starbucks gift card, because you guys, I guess, are shy now. I don't know. Past few weeks were great. last week. You guys got shy. Where do you see the future of Caitlin Clark's cards in terms of value? They're good to buy, great and sell. I kind of see them like maintaining, maybe going up slowly because she's more than just a player. She's kind of like a pop culture icon, I guess is the best way to say it. So Tops Kobe. Oh yes, I remember. Hey, what's up? You got Eric? You are live.
Hey there, Mr. Eric. This is Ryan again from New Mexico.
What's up, Ryan?
I was just wanted to I stopped ripping the packs and I watched your content more. Got a bigger and better idea of flipping and trading and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
So
man.
no,
Opening the packs is it's a brutal gamble. It's bad.
oh yeah. I guess I had just that first Rippers pack luck or whatever.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot.
Yeah, huh?
To newer people. It's like they know you're new and they have you get a good card.
Yeah, huh, that's crazy. But I just bought a few $1, $5, $10 cards. And then now I'm hearing that, PSA, SGC, and all that good stuff. And then now I'm hearing Tag is coming into the game. I
Yeah.
just wanted your thoughts on all of those companies. I know they're all great companies, but
Yeah, my thoughts just reflect in how good the values are. So with the
Okay.
cards they grade. So Tag is good with Pokemon and TCG cards. I probably wouldn't suggest using it for sports cards, but
Okay.
it's good. It is good for Pokemon and TCG stuff.
that type of stuff. Okay. Oh, perfect. I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then just I'm just gonna keep on flipping these cards and just keep on watching your services. Wow, thank you.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, that was Ryan, and this is Texas. This is the story of a girl. Cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Hello, this is Duncan.
Duncan, this is Eric. How can I help you?
Yo, Eric, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? You're live on the show.
Hey, cool. I was just wondering, I'm seeing a lot of the new Topps Chrome football fly off the shelves at like ridiculous prices right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of FOMO, thinking
do
I
it.
might be missing out.
Don't
Even
do
on
it.
like a refractor Mahomes or something like that. It's a grade, thinking it might go up. But yeah, you're right. Topps Finest comes out next month, I think, right?
Yeah, that'll be a good one too. Topps Finest.
Yeah, so I think it'll drop the Chrome prices a little bit.
The
But
Chrome-
I didn't know if
Yeah, the Chrome
you would
prices will just drop with time. But so is your question? Is my goal here to play therapist so you don't get FOMO, so I can alleviate that?
I mean, a little bit, but if you were going to buy any Chrome, I know in baseball, I typically don't do inserts or anything like that. Try to stick to the base stuff, but refractors and better. Do you have any recommendations on if you were going to buy something? What would it be? And
I would not buy it. I would not buy any of
No.
it. I think all of it's going to go down in value. And just to elite, let me ask you a question, Duncan. If I said to you, "Hey, let's flip a coin. If it lands on heads, you pay me 100. If it lands on tails, I pay you 50. Would you make that bet?"
Wait,
So
if I pay you 100, you pay me 50?
Yeah,
No, I would not.
heads.
No,
you
definitely
would never
not.
make that bet, right? Opening
No.
Topps Chrome football or any case is much worse than that bet. I think you're
Oh
just.
no, I was kind of just thinking of buying like a Caleb Williams single, like a Pulsar or something, to send in to PSA to see if I can
Yeah,
get it.
I wouldn't, dude. It's just all gonna almost all of it's gonna go down in value. It's just selling for fucking insane prices. And the only way I would buy something, the only way, is if there was one on eBay, not an auction. It was best offer. There were no sales yet. And what I'll do is I kind of know what stuff's going to sell for, and people don't because I've been doing this a while. And I'll buy a card that's maybe $1,000. I'll pay $1,000, but I know it's probably worth like 13, 14, 1,500 when the sales pop. That's the only time I buy new products. Other than that, I don't. I was at a card show this weekend in New Jersey. I cannot tell you how many times I was offered crazy Topps Chrome cards for crazy prices, and I just don't want it. It's insane. Like these Kanji Mahomes cards are like $10,000. This will never last. Just to put it in perspective, I saw a Topps Chrome. Here, wait, I'll pull this up on my screen. It's actually like this is how insane it is, and you should not.
Yeah, so I think Jackson Dart Refractor first week went for over $400, and it's already down to under 300.
Yeah, exactly.
Something,
It's very predictable. But so if you look up a Topps Chrome Josh Allen autograph, one sold for $7,500. A blue out of 150 Josh Allen autograph. His 2018 Prism Blue auto, the same card or a very similar card from his rookie year. You can get a rookie autograph, his optic auto for $4,750 as a Beckett 9.5. Or his Prism Blue Scope PSA 10, which is numbered out of 99, and the blue Topps Chrome is numbered out of 150 for less. His $7,200 is Blue Scope Prism auto. It's insane. There's all this new money in the hobby, and people don't know what they're doing, which is great because it makes it easier to make money for people like me, but they overpay.
Yeah.
So it's like absurd. And especially the people not knowing the crossover between Topps baseball and football, how to evaluate just a plain insert or a refractor insert not being that rare, but they're going for like $15 right now. Yeah, and part of the reason, some of these companies do a great job of marketing, like Fanatics and whatnot. Look at all these hits, and it's very deceptive, right? They'll show you like, hey, this card of Jackson Dart is worth $50,000 if it's pulled, but they're just bending people over backwards, which is great. It's good business for them. They're making money.
I think that also plays into the high prices in the baseball market too. Probably every market, but how they use the rookies to hype the new product. So they kind of go for a premium price off the bat. They have no room to go but down.
Yep.
And just a quick PSA for all your listeners: the Topps Chrome buyback program. I'm sure you mentioned it, but Stafford is the NFL, and we still got the NBA coming up that they're going to announce soon, hopefully.
Wait, tell me what that is.
The Topps Chrome buyback plan for the MVP.
Oh, for baseball. So what are they doing with Stafford? I think I heard something about this.
Yeah, so in baseball they do it too, but if the MVP, I believe a base card from the Chrome, you can do a buyback for $20. And then if it's a refractor, what is it? It's $199 or better, or $99 or better. They'll give you $200, and then if it's under that, they give you $400. I really can't remember. Maybe it's $200 and $100. But the refractors, just a regular refractor, goes for $60 in the buyback.
So what do they sell for on eBay?
About that.
Yeah, because people are probably willing to buy it.
Yeah, people know. Yeah.
So,
but if you pull one, a Stafford base, you can take it to a card shop and they'll give you $20.
Yeah, just the odds are so low. I would just stay far clear, my friend, if you want to save money.
I'm not going to play that game, but if anybody's ripping it, just know that Stafford base, put it aside, and that's $20.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. Next year, like January, February, when all these guys are just way down in value, like Dart and Ward, and they had crappy years or whatever, I'm gonna buy them like crazy. So I'm excited for that. But next year.
Well, dude, I appreciate you having me on. Have a good one, man.
Thanks, Duncan. Appreciate it.
Yeah, talk to you soon.
Bye. I feel like I'm aggressive this morning, like towards all the Topps Chrome, maybe because so many people came up to me at the show with crazy overpriced cards.
What's up, Eric?
What's up, Randy?
Hey, I love your jet ski. Cool color.
Ah, thank you. Yeah. I was excited to get back from Jersey, and I took that thing out on the water. Wow, I've never put a jet ski or a boat or anything in the water and then out with like a trailer hitched to a car, and I look like an idiot out there. But I got it done. I did get it done.
Hey, it's hard to frown. It's hard to frown on a jet ski. So I've been told.
Yeah. The thing goes like 70 miles per hour in 3 seconds. It's insane.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Question for you. So hopefully you tell me I did a good thing and not a bad thing. But
okay.
We'll see. But I thought I was getting a good deal. I don't think I got too fleeced on it. I think I'll still make money. The whole point was basically pay for my next PSA submission. So bought a Jackson Dart Cherry Blossom, print number 1, PSA 9. Bought it for like $4,100. It It's already graded. There's the reason I bought it was because I seen eBay listings. Obviously, they weren't sold yet, but there was like 12, 14 watchers on a $7,900. So I figured. Plus, I was comparing Dart to Daniels silver pricing. So Jaden's sold for $8,500, the cherry blossom. So I was like, oh, I'm in this card pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I put it on auction on eBay. So I didn't know if that was a good thing, bad thing, but I figured with the Giants having 2 first-round picks, and we can play the speculation game all day, but if they draft a receiver, it ends Sunday night. Some hype, hopefully. Sell it for more than $4,100.
So, and it's a PSA 9?
Yeah, PSA 9.
So you want me to tell you if I think it was good or bad, or?
Yeah, or just it wasn't smart to put it on auction instead of trying to shop around, because you're going to Pittsburgh, right?
I'm now 50-50
Okay.
because there's actually a card show here, and I have
nice.
my company's competing in like a corporate sports field day thing on the beach Saturday, so I can only be there for one day. So, but 50-50. But let me tell you what I think this card's worth. So,
because I'm gonna shop around in Pittsburgh if worst comes to worst, but I just felt like the eBay auction. Like you always talk about the auctions, let people kind of fight against it, and I mean, I never buy Dart. I always follow your advice, but I just thought I got a good deal on this.
Yeah. So number one, first piece of advice would never. One was the Jaden Daniels. It sounds like it wasn't an auction; it was a buy it now. The one that sold for $3,000.
Well, they sold it on Golden Auctions, $8,500. Yeah, Golden Auctions.
Okay, so never compare second year versus rookie. Just compare rookie to rookie. So there's a few sales of Shedeur Sanders. His raw does like $1,300, and a PSA 10 sells for $3,000. So makes sense. There's a few sales of this, and then what I would do is now, or let's look at. Do you know what a silver prism Dart does?
The last one did like $850.
Okay, and then Shedeur does. Where are you, Shedeur? Shedeur does like 280, 250. So Dart's worth like 3 times. So yeah, raw. I'd say a raw Dart's about 4,000. So you paid kind of on the money.
Okay, all right.
So, but hopefully it gets a premium as a PSA 9. I don't know if it will. Some do and some don't. Sometimes, some years, you might because it's one of the first PSA 9s, but then you're also taking that big eBay fee, which is why I'd shop it around, because you need it to sell for like 4,600 to break even or something, or 4,700, whatever it is. So
yeah, because I had 2 guys, they basically listed theirs, and I talked to one guy, he had his for $5,500. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna put mine on auction and see, and so he bumped his price to $7,500 to let me rip an auction. So that was kind of cool.
Nice guy.
But yeah, so
yeah, nice. But I would, if it was me, I'd honestly shop it around in Pittsburgh first and then auction it. You could probably get like $5,000 plus trade if I had a guess.
Okay, yeah, because I was just like, I just wanted to pay for my next PSA submission for free, so I figured this was the best way to do it. So I figured
don't we all?
Myself.
Don't we all?
Yeah, but I appreciate it, man. I wasn't trying to like make you a comp thing, but I just wanted to understand the mindset, because I thought I did the right thing by comparing Daniels and Dart because they both have similar hype. So I figured.
Just try to compare rookie to rookie or second year to second year players. But yeah, this card, just to make it clear, like this card, good to comp, good to ask me because it's hard to find. But like sometimes people ask me, what's a silver prism Dart worth? I'm like, dude, there's 500 sales on eBay. Just look.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. I was just like, I took a leap of faith here. I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have took a leap of faith 4,100, but I thought I made the right move. So just wanted to kind of get your insight on, hey, when comparing players, just do rookie to rookie, or if I did it wrong comparing to Daniels. So that was all. That was kind of like the main thing too.
Cool. Well, hopefully I helped you out.
Man. I appreciate it.
Good luck with the card. I hope it sells for a lot. Thanks, Thank you very much, Randy.
Hopefully you come to Pittsburgh, man. Hopefully I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll know by Wednesday.
All right, bro.
All right, Randy. Later. Now you guys like to go crazy and call in. Let's see, that was Randy. And this is New York. New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. My music. And
Hello?
hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hi, this is the Eric Michael Show.
This is the Eric Michael Show, and you're speaking to Eric Michael.
Hi, this is Patrick.
Patrick, how can I help?
I was just wondering, I have a card. I was wondering if you could tell me if I'm trying to sell for the right amount.
Sure. What is it?
It's a I believe it's a Jeter Yankees 1998 Skybox 4DH.
Okay. Is it graded?
No, it's not. I'm asking for like $3 for it. I know it's not much, so.
Okay. 1998 Skybox. Jeter, what's the name of it?
Jeter Yankees 4DH.
Forward DH?
4DH, the number 4DH.
Oh, yeah. I think the card's worth it like $1. It sells for just a base common card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry for calling for this little amount, you know.
It's okay, man. You got to start somewhere. You want to make sure the card's worth $10,000. You got to make sure it's not, right?
Yeah, I appreciate it. You take care, all right?
All right. Thank you very much.
Yep, take care.
Wow. Cheap Jeter card. There's like 5 people that called from California in a row. I assume you guys are just waking up. New York, these streets will make you feel brand.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up,
I
man?
was just calling to ask. I had 2 questions. So one of them was I wanted to purchase this card because I could get it lower from comps.
Okay.
It's Jackson Dart base tops auto. I know that they just came out, so comps are a little bit high right now. I know that they're gonna drop. The last one sold for 800, and I think the one before that was 1,000.
Yep.
So I could get it for 600 right now. So I just wanted to ask if I should buy it, grade it, if there's going to be a lot of risk in that.
So it's the base one, right?
Yeah, the base auto.
And you said there's only 2 sales?
Those are the last 2 sales that I seen. I think there's one in auction right now, but it's already at 600. I think there's like 12 hours left.
Is it in good condition?
Yeah, it's in good condition. Like worst thing would be a 9. But yeah, centering and corners look good.
Well, the center.
Obviously, I just need to look at the surface, like once I see it in person. But
yeah,
the pictures that I seen.
Yep.
My bad. I keep cutting you off.
No, you're good. I cut people off on accident all the time, so it's probably my fault. But continue. What were you saying?
But yeah, from the pictures that I've seen, the corners, they look crispy, and the centering, it looks good. So that's why I just wanted to call. If I could get it for, I already told the guy I'll get it for 600. He said yes. So I just wanted to say if it was like a lot of, because I know they're gonna drop if I send it in. It's gonna probably take like a month for it to come back. Well, I get the expedited.
According to this, the last sale was $650. As the heads up.
Oh damn! See, look, I didn't even know that.
See, that's why you call, man. That's why I'm here. 600. Oh man, probably not. Unless it's in perfect condition, I would get it rush graded and try to have one of the first PSA 10s back. The card's gonna probably settle at, if I had to guess, like 300 to 400 in that range, maybe 400. So probably not. I would only do it if you've been grading for a while and you've made a lot of money with cards and you're more advanced. If you're newer, I wouldn't. So.
Yeah, no, I get it. And then, so I had another question. So I wanted to also buy, like, usually, like, every year, I usually, like, just buy one card in investment. So I wanted to get, like, $1,000 to $2,000 card, a SGA card, like a rookie card. Yep. I just wanted to see if that was, like, a good investment card. Because, like, last year, I know you've seen the videos. I seen the videos that you said Wemby was a good purchase. So I bought one for, like, 400, and now, like, last sells for, like, 1,400, 1,300. So I'm up on that one. Do I
get half the profit on that one? No, I'm kidding. Keep it all.
No, yeah, but I just wanted to ask if SGA, because I feel like a lot of people aren't viewing like his hype as like good as he is right now. I don't know.
So
I kind of see it.
You're talking to somebody that I don't buy players that are currently playing and hold them. So my answer to you is always going to be no. It's like just something I do. I might buy maybe one or two football guys that are really cheap quarterbacks and hold them. That's about all I do in terms of holding players that play. So my answer to you is always going to be no. Then again, I've had Otani cards that used to be 30 grand that now are 200 grand. But you add up all the cards I've sold. Like I literally in the beginning of this podcast, I just did a video about all these cards I sold for thousands of dollars, like Ben Simmons and Joey Bard and these guys that are now worth like $40. So my answer to you is always going to be no. I don't think so. Just kind of the way. All it takes is one thing to go wrong. The Thunder to have a mid-year, then to lose a few pieces, and bang, it goes down. So, but I could tell you which cards I would buy if you're hell bent on buying him.
Yeah, I was just interested on this one card. If you want to check it out, I don't want to take too much of your time, bro.
Yeah, go for it.
So I was looking at but then everybody's gonna see it.
Maybe don't tell. I'll just tell you what I would invest in if it was me. I would only invest in Prism PSA 10s. Yeah, that's what I'd go for.
It was a PSA 9. That's what I was gonna tell you, but it was like 1,500 posted on eBay, but it's a PSA 9. I can't find like any like $2,000 cards to 1,000 that are PSA 10s.
Do you want to text me the card and I won't say it out loud and I could tell you what I think it's worth?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just text me right now, and then just text this phone number and I'll tell you. It'll be our secret. I can't share it with the audience.
All right, for sure. Thank you, man.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, man.
Have a good day, bro.
You too.
Bye.
If you text me right now, I just checked the text messages. Someone texted, "Hit me up, Erica." It's kind of funny. Oh man, that's funny. Let's see. That was California, and this is also California.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, what's up? This is Josh.
Josh, what's up, dude? How may I help?
I'm trying to get into finding cards, and I've watched a lot of your free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering going on eBay, it just looks like there's so many crappy pictures, and you can never tell quite what corners and edges. Like they're blurry photos. Like, so how do you guys? Is there like tricks that will you stay away from anything that's got like blurry photos or?
Yeah, just ask for more photos. That's it. And one, ask for more photos. Two, being able to evaluate cards through a photo is an art. It's a skill. It takes time and practice, but it's also never perfect. It's always an educational guess. Even when you're good, like I'd say out of 10 cards I buy, 8.5 go to PSA, and the others are in shitty condition. So it'll never be perfect, but ask for better photos.
Okay, and then for someone, I'm just trying to start out. I'm a stay-home dad. I'm not working right now, so just trying to get some extra beer money.
Yeah.
What are the cheapest cards that I can flip and send a PSA 10? Probably like $10, and then sell them for like 50.
No,
maybe 60. Or what's the golden spot that's reachable for somebody that's not trying to spend too much or doesn't have too much to spend?
Well, it's really, I'd say, unless you have like $500, it's really hard to start buying and grading. But you don't. So I have a rule. I call it the 2x rule. If you buy a card and you get a 10, you want to at least double your money after all fees. So if you buy a card for $10 and you pay $25 to get it graded and shipping and this and that, even if it sells for 60, you're barely making any money. That's why like the minimum card to buy, like anything below $50 is really hard.
Okay.
But it depends on the card, and also you minimize your downside. If you buy a card for $10 and it gets a PSA 9 and it sells for $8, you're out the whole grading fee. But if you buy a card for $100 and you spend $20 to get it graded and it gets a 9, you're only out. It'll probably sell for around 100, so you're only losing a little bit of money. So it's a very broad question, but honestly, the easiest way to make money is going to card shows and buying cards from like dealers' dollar boxes and flipping them on eBay.
Okay. I was looking at one for like $60, 60 or 70. I can't remember. I think it was like an Eric Dickerson. I can't remember. I don't even remember what it was.
Try to stick to, for the time being, buying rookie quarterbacks to grade. You're gonna make more money when they grade at 10. Most of them will go up in value by the time you get it back from grading. It's hard to make money grading veteran guys.
Okay. You want like current quarterbacks?
Yeah, it's like guys like Jaden Daniels and I'd stay away from the new guys like Dart and Shador, but like Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, that class, I'd buy cards of those guys.
Okay, great, man. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good luck with the beer money.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's see. This is also California.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, what's going on, Eric? This is Patrick from California. Yeah, we were just getting up, man.
Yeah, I could see that. You got Cali guys came in a rush.
We was getting up.
Yeah.
Getting up. Thanks. First of all, thank you, man, for your content. You definitely have helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people, including myself. So appreciate you.
You're very welcome. Hey, I get to sit here and talk about sports cards all day, so it's not too bad on my end either.
Isn't that living the dream, right?
Yep,
that's living
exactly.
the dream. So I've been listening to comments on the Top Chrome football, and I totally agree. I had a question. I was able to buy a out of 25. It was a Cam Ward. I think it was 1975 throwback insert from this new set for just a couple of $100. Would you grade that just regular time frame or express?
What'd you pay?
Hold it. Say that again.
How much did you pay?
I'm embarrassed to say, but it was $200.
That sounds cheap, right?
It was very cheap.
Yeah,
very cheap.
You should be proud. It should be the opposite. You should be proud to say you paid $200 because that's a good deal.
Yep. But very, very cheap.
Did you steal it off someone? Sounds like
I don't steal, bro.
Sounds like you stole it and just left the $200 in the guy's house and said, "Hey, here you go." No, I'm kidding.
No.
But
actually, he found me on Facebook and asked me was I interested. So we negotiated the price, and yeah.
Well, that's very good.
So,
congrats to you.
But again, I've been listening to you for well over a year, so I wasn't gonna buy a bunch of packs and rip or anything like that. But I was looking for this type of deal, and the actual seller found me. So my question moving forward would be, would I grade it just the regular process, wait 3 or 4 months? That'll push me right, towards August, beginning of the season, or should I express grade it and sell right away?
I would sell right away.
So you would grade it express?
Yeah, I would use the value max or the regular. Or actually, no. Yeah, I would go express.
I'd be $79 rate or something like that.
Yeah, I'd be aggressive actually and go express and just let it rip because you're into it for so cheap.
Okay, so thank you for that input. How about, what do you think that value would be? It's a Cam Ward, like I said, out of 25.
Probably it's 1,000-ish, I'd say.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I had this morning, man. Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping my ears and eyes open for those type of cars that are just kind of undervalued. But yeah, the prices are outrageous.
Yep.
And I wouldn't even begin to get into those. And what about I did pick up a couple of other rookies at a card shop from guys that were ripping in the card shop. I got Tyler. I can never pronounce his name, from the Saints, and then I have Shuck.
Yep.
Okay, Shuck. And then Shador Sanders. Would you grade those, or would you just how would
I
you
got to
deal
see
with
the
those?
card. You can send me a picture to this
Okay.
phone, but I got to see the card.
Okay. Yeah, the Tyler's. I think it's numbered out. It's a $2.99. It's not too low, but
Yeah, just send me a picture and I'll tell you what I think.
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
cool.
they're pretty clean centered, and I was able to see them. That's why I ended up just buying them, because I was able to, see those cards in hand.
Yep, makes perfect sense. Yeah, send me a picture and I'll let you know exactly what I think.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. Well, thank you very
So
much.
that's
Thank
all
you
I got this morning. But thank you. I appreciate you again, man. Still, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have a good one.
Okay, man.
All right, bye-bye. Got time for one more, party people. Let's do California again.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hi, Eric. This is Henry.
Henry, what's up, man?
I had a question. I need some advice on getting my Shohei Ohtani graded.
Okay.
So I took it to one of my guys that I have my cards cleaned by and evaluated by. He said it's gonna do probably like a 9, possibly an 8, and he's pretty much spot on with everything I've taken to him.
Okay.
Would you recommend getting the card graded?
What's the card?
It's a 2025 top Series 1 Shohei Ohtani
No,
auto.
I would not. It's probably not going to increase the value if it gets a 9 or especially an 8. So I would not. I would keep it raw and sell it.
Okay, yeah, because raw it's doing about 8,000, but a 9 and an 8 is doing like $5,000.
There you go. People want the raw card for the potential of a 10.
For sure. All right, man. Cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was... We'll do one more. I lied. Uno mas. This is another California. It's like 5 in a row. Last one. Last one. Be a good question. Answer the phone.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
What's up, man? Who's calling?
This is Chris.
Chris, what's up, Chris? How can I help?
Hey, I just was at a show yesterday, and I picked up I want to get kind of your thoughts on Topps Montgomery Club.
Okay.
If you have any thoughts on that, this year it went discontinued, but I was able to pick up a Shohei Ohtani yesterday, 2018-19 Club 67 test sticker Gem Mint 10. I'm looking at populations like at 61 as far as the 10s. With that being a discontinued product, like is that again? I know Ohtani's value is going up like that, but is that? Do you know anything about the Montgomery Club? I don't know too much about it. I tried to research it a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, they were just there's tons of discontinued products. There's tons of products that only last a few years and don't exist anymore. But it does just because it's discontinued doesn't mean it's going to go up or down anymore. It's just predicated on Ohtani's value. So it's a good product. It's a solid product for his rookie year. Like people like it. People like anything that's Topps. I think it was only that year, maybe a few other years. I think it went out, but yeah, it doesn't really do much. The fact that it's discontinued. So, but it's a good product. It's a good card to have.
I heard you talking about the Kaboom a little bit ago with that other individual, and you saying that that discontinued doesn't. So that's why I was kind of intrigued on what your thoughts were on that. But again, with Shohei being that, their value won't decrease, obviously, right?
Well, if he plays bad, God forbid he gets injured or starts playing bad, it will go down.
Yeah,
it's just predicated on on him playing, how well or not well he plays.
Yeah, that was about it. Again, I've never heard of the Montgomery Club. I saw it; it's a really cool looking card. So I just thought it pretty nostalgic looking. They have like old school type of nostalgic, vintage type of looks to them. So I thought it was a good pickup at I picked it up for $270.
What
So I
was
think
it
it's
graded? 10?
10.
What's which card was it? Was it him with the bat in his right hand over his shoulder?
Yeah, and it looks like the cartoon type of
Oh, cartoon.
or it looks like 2000. So when I look up on the PSA pop report, it says 2018 to 19. The PSA slab says 219 tops, 582 Montgomery Club.
582. That'll help me. What's the number it says on the slab in the top right? All the way in the top right?
You want the PSA number?
No, just the number and all the way in the top right of the slab.
4.
Oh, 4. You paid $270. The card sells for $1,000.
Is it the one that it looks like cartoonish looking?
It's not cartoonish looking, but this is number 4. Hold on, let me share my screen. I don't know if it's probably delayed for you, but
it has a 4 up in the right hand corner.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is cartoonish looking, but
well, is the Shohei again? I'm not on your feed anymore. I'm not watching, but does it have the yellow Shohei and the red Otani?
No, it's probably a different card. Send me a picture to this phone, and I'll try to help you out. I'll tell you what I think.
Right now, or
yeah, you can send it. You send it right now. I'll get back to you after the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate it.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, Eric.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that's a wrap for today. We go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you met me at the New Jersey Card Show, hopefully I didn't disappoint you. But thank you, everybody, for listening and watching.